Hi everyone, it's Diane Evans with stampinwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. It is my Mystery Wednesday. I know I'm late from my 3 o'clock. I did kind of figure I was going to be doing this about 4:30, and then my class ran a little late. So I apologize. I'm here, so I hope I do have some people that are joining me. The Mystery Challenge today is where I actually pick a couple of things, or three things usually, from your that you can create a card from your crafting studio. Hello, Barb. Like I say, I apologize. We were doing our Christmas card class. We started late because I had another appointment. In any event, it's going to be one of those days that I've been late and late and late, and my day started at 4:30 this morning. So who knows? Let's keep our fingers crossed that this is going to work. So this is Wednesday, and this is my Mystery Wednesday. And the three clues that I gave you today were black, white, and squares. And, when I think of black and white and squares, I kind of think of little squares and big squares. And, like I say, I'm not sure what I really was thinking when I did this, but I'm hoping that it's going to work out. And not too much thought went into this, so I may need your help to go along. Good morning, Margaret. Margaret is from Australia, Jan's from Oregon, and Barb is from the Maritimes here in Canada. So welcome. So make sure that you do pop on and you do say hi. Remember, this is part of a live presentation. So with it being live, I may be saying hello to different people, answering their questions. If you don't like that in the replay, just skip along through that. But unfortunately, that's what we do, and that's how we operate on live presentations. All right, so we're down onto our desktop here. We got Felicia here. Better late than never. Oh my God! Like I say, I have been going since 4:30 this morning, and it's just getting more and more. But I got to spend 3 hours this afternoon crafting with people in person, so that's always a good thing. And hello, Janet, and from Wisconsin, and Emma and Pam. Oh, from Western Australia. We got a lot of Australians on here. Awesome. So, okay. So the clues are black, white, and squares. Well, the black and the white are very easy. So I do have a piece up, and I didn't even score this. So I'm going to have to come in with my trimmer here. This should hopefully be 5.5 by 8.5, a regular card base. So let me just go and check to make sure. No, it's not even the right size there as well. Good thing I checked, right? So it's 5.5 by 11.5, and I've gone ahead and scored this at 4.25. Now, one thing with the online exclusives, these scoring blades are in the online exclusives, which I love because I tend to lose them. And I have a dog that is attracted to metal. So she tends to take these away on me and everything else. She's sweet, but oh my goodness, she is a little bit of for being 13 years old, she's really still full of it. That's for sure. All right, so I've gone ahead and I've scored that. I do have a card base this one layer is 4 by 5.25. Just to also let you know, have you guys taken advantage of the stamp sale? Remember, it's 15% off of all stamps in the annual catalog, as long as they're still available, because sometimes you may not know if they're available or not. They may have sold out, which doesn't mean that they're selling out forever and ever, but Stampin' Up makes them. So don't forget about that sale. Awesome. So I have this now. I really wanted to use like some black and white paper mixed together. And one of the better ones is this Zoo Crew Designer Series paper, because it has black on the back side of it. And it also has this, we also have this in that huge pack of paper. Now, I wasn't sure, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to use this one. I haven't really used this one. So I've gone ahead and I've cut this down to, this is 4. I've cut this down to 3.75 by 3.75. We got a square. Now, originally, that's not what I had planned to do, but you know what? It's going to work. Then I've got another piece. This is 3.75. And now this piece happens to be 3.5 by 3.5. You know what? I kind of like to go just a little bit smaller on this one. I can tell I grabbed this from just a scrap pile because I've got something I'd stamped on the other side. So I'm actually going to take off another 1/4 of an inch on this because I want to show that beautiful black and white paper. So this one is going to be 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. So it's just going to go like that. And then I'm trying to really live into, oh my goodness. Oh, excuse me. I also have a piece that happens to be 3 inches by 3 inches. And this is what I'm going to stamp on. But I thought this would be kind of fun to do a card that's black and white like that. This also is part of a team challenge that I have with or somebody has done for our team. So what happens is every month they post a different challenge on there, and we try to make a card with this. And the challenge this month was black and white. Now, I have this Sweet and Precious stamp set, and I thought, oh, what a perfect stamp set to use for a black and white. Now, remember, this is a stamp set that would sell. Also, you could get it 15% off, right? If you are going to look at buying a bundle, don't bother buying a bundle. A bundle is not the route to go. It's cheaper to go buying the bundle because you don't get the 15% off the stamp and then the 10%. So I just want to make sure. I've missed out here. Teresa, hello. Pam, hello. Susan, awesome. It's 9:45 in Australia, guys. 9:45 tomorrow. Let's see. So hopefully I haven't missed anybody. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness. Oh, and I've got a dirty thing here. So now, you all know that Stampin' Up doesn't have the Stamparatus anymore. So what I've done, I would normally stamp this kind of an image using the Stamparatus just because I'd want it to be really black. There's 2 ways that we could do this. I'm going to see how well I get it in the Memento. Now I've gone ahead and re-inked up the Memento. So I'm going to hopefully this inks this up really good. And also this is the first time using this stamp. Sometimes that's not the best time to use something like this. If this doesn't work, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around and I am going to do it with black embossing powder. Let me just see how that's going to stamp. You know, it's a distinctive type stamp, so I think it'll be okay. You know, this is such a nice one. This one is almost like, this could be a baby card because it's like, I'm always here for you, like Sweet and Precious. Anyways, it could be rather. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead. I'm just going to put this on here and hopefully it's going to be okay. Awesome. Okay, we're keeping our fingers crossed because I don't really want to go and change that up. Not too bad. Not too bad. And see, this is going to go, oh, that's pretty close to that. There. I wanted to do something else with this particular one. You know what? I'm going to grab another piece of basic white. I have a thought. I really don't know how this is going to work, but we're going to give it a try. So this piece, I'm going to actually make it just a bit less. So this is 3 3/4. So maybe what I'll do is 3 3/4. I did this one at 3 1/2 or 3 1/4. Let me just see how I did this. 3 1/4. I think we'll do it at 3 1/2. I want to see how this will work. I don't know how it's going to work. Like I say, I've been busy with classes and training and appointments, so I'm going to give this a try. I wanted to show also a different way that we could add squares onto this particular card. So let's see how that is. Maybe it would have been better. Yeah, you know what? That'll be okay. Just like that. Now, this is just a thought process that I'm thinking about is, oh, I could do this. I could have done it like that. Oh, well, too late. So I do have the stencil. This is the artistic stencil. So I was thinking to myself, these are squares, right? So why can't I go and let's go ahead and let's see what this is going to look like. It may not look any good, but that's okay. I can live with it if it doesn't. So let's go ahead and just do this. I'm going to have lots of different shapes. I wanted to do different shapes other than just square on this particular card. Just show you how you can make a black and white card and make it so that it has a lot of different textures or stuff like that. Like I say, I could make this a lot darker. And it would have been better to use a bigger blending brush, that is for sure. Let's just get it a little bit darker on here. Stenciling, like I say, you don't have to just stencil with the bright colors. You can go to these neutral colors and just go from there. Wow, that's added a lot of different sort of, ooh, that might have been even better without using this piece, just going in and using this piece. It doesn't quite work the way that I thought that was going to work, but what an idea. What a novel idea. I could use that for something else. You know what? We're just going to go back to this old way of doing this. That thought just came through and I thought, oh, I could do something like that. All right. Another thing that's black and white and also has checkers on it or squares on it is this. So I can go in like this. We're going to make just a really simple card today, you guys. All right. So let's go ahead and start. I'm going to put this and this on. Oh, and there I am, class, and I have all my stuff down at the other end. Put our glue on. Let's put this part on. And you know, like I say, this is a great idea to go with black and white. And you know what? I've gone again and I don't have the full screen. So let's go to the full screen. This is really switching on me quite easily. It's just turning and switching. It kind of has a mind of its own. You know what? This is almost dead. So let me grab another glue bottle. Love this glue. Now this is going to come out really, really fast now. Just put this. Do I want it going that way? No, we're going to put it this way. Had too many ideas going on. Like I say, this is not originally what I thought of when I thought of black, white, and squares, but it'll work. We're going to go ahead and we're going to pop this one up. And like I said the other day, I'm out of black dimensionals. I don't know why. Waiting for my order to come in. Yeah, black and white. I know, it's black and white is amazing. Now, it's funny. Today we had a Christmas in July class. And in that class, what we did was I wanted to show different stamp sets that you could use for Christmas. And just think of this one. This one could be used also as a Christmas card, right? Now, if this wasn't just black and white, I think I would have put like a splash of color behind here. I think it would have been quite nice to have like a red behind there or a green behind there. But I'm trying to keep to the black and white theme. I'm going to just put this down. You know what? I'm going to do a faux bow on this as well. And a faux bow just means that all we're doing is just putting this, and you save a bit on the ribbon amount that you do. So I'm just gonna put this down here. Yeah, so this could be a card for Christmas in July. Used Les Shops today for a Christmas card. Turned out to be a fun Christmas card. Put that maybe up there. We're going to see how that looks. Before I double it down, I want to also have the words on there, but I'm going to go, I'm always here for you. And just put the stamp on there. Let's see how this is. It really helped when I went and re-inked that thing there. Let's see how that, if that's straight or not. Yeah, not bad. All right, let's see. I think we'll put this down here. And then I'll just use my trimmer and cut that off. Probably should have cut that before I did that. But that's okay. See how that's going to be. Oops. Would have been nice with the black border around it, that's for sure. Let's see, I'm going to make this just a little bit smaller. This reminds me so much of when I used to scrapbook. I used to sit there and I'd be always cutting off extra pieces, that's for sure. I'll cut a little bit off here. And a little bit here. And then what we could do is we could have a black. We could also sponge around there as well. I think I'll just take some black and do it that way. Let's see. We'll just measure this and then we'll just put a tiny bit of a black border around there. So let's see. We've got that at 1 inch by 2 1/4. 2 3/8 and 1 1/8. That should just about do it, just to give a really fine little border. Who said you don't have to use math when you grow up, right? I don't think I've never used so much math as what I have since I started stamping. Okay, that'll work good. Oh, thank you. Hello, Marjorie. Yes, I know. Can you believe it? I'm on live. Marjorie just left from my class, so. So from the time that you were here, this is what I came up with, because you know that I had no prep time. So I'm just going to do this so that it's there. And we'll put dimensionals on there too. I have black, little tiny black dimensionals I could use. Actually, I think what I'll do is I'll use this and we'll come in and cut this so that we can put it on either side of the sentiment so that it doesn't go on the ribbon and flip, right? All right. Oh, there we go. Just there and there. I really like how that turned out. Oh, I am definitely going to use that. That's for sure. Now that wasn't quite in the middle. Look at that. Just going to take that and put that there. And I'm going to come back with some more of that tear and tape just to make sure it's stuck. All right. Let's put this here, and it's going to be on either side of that. Like I say, pretty simple card. This is the regular card base. I've scored it at 4 1/4. We're just going to go and fold that in and get our bone folder. Marjorie knew I didn't have a plan, but this, I think, just so cute. Black, white, and squares. So remember, if this is one of the stamp sets that you want, this is 15% off today. So and then we can go ahead and we have this. You know, they don't have anything to go on the inside. This would go really good with that one. You know what I'm going to do? Because it doesn't have anything to go on there. I'm just going to put a strip of this on the inside. Maybe even down the side here. I could do that. So let me, this is 4 1/4. So I'm just going to come in and take a 1/2 inch. No, that's 5 1/4. So I'll do it 5 inches. Oh, and we have really sticky fingers here. That's about all I can think of to do on the inside for this particular one. So we'll just put that there. I love this paper. Don't you love it when you can use both sides? Gone are the days I used to buy 2 packs of paper so that I could use both sides of the paper and then turned around and didn't use it at all. I hoarded it. Yeah, black, white, and pink is really neat. Yes. All right. Oops. And that's not measured right. Oh, now I'm going to be really frustrated because I'm going to put this in my trimmer and it's going to be. But you know what? Somebody told me to do something and I'm going to give it a try. So they said, if you've got where you've got glue on it, is go in and put that down like that. And then I'm going to measure this 4 inches. And I can see that 4 inches through there. And I'm just going to come and just do that. And then that didn't stick. Oh, that was brilliant. There you go. So if you do that, there's a way of doing it with your silicone mat. Oh my goodness. It worked. I'm happy. Oh my goodness. Didn't take much to make me happy though. All right, so okay. There's our mystery challenge. Don't forget to enter into the mystery challenge. I made a real mess here, but not bad considering I didn't know what I was going to be doing by the beginning of this. I just grabbed a whole pile of black and white stuff and just started going at it. The card. So there we go there. Thanks. Oh, and Gianna's on here. And I want to show her, and I hope that you can see this. You may have seen this particular card that was put onto the group. This was sent to me by Lila. Now, you talk about going over the top when you're doing something like this. Beautiful card. Check out the inside of the card. Like, oh my goodness. Then, if that's not enough, the outside of the envelope is also decorated. But check this out. Look at the letter. My goodness, like we're talking over the top letter, the beautiful cursor writing. Truly, truly appreciate it. Thanks so much, Lila. I hope that you did pay attention to that I did do that. In any event, you guys, thanks, Ina. I didn't know about I just remembered that thing. Thanks, Felicia. That'll also go on my tip thing. I've been going ahead and at some of once a week I put some tips on my newsletters. So in any event, you guys have a great day. Remember to create because it's great for the soul. Give me the thumbs up, share my video. I really do appreciate that. And if you live in Canada, I'd love to be your demonstrator. Bye for now.